If you're like me and probably a million other people, you want to do some research before you decide to go to Bali and Canggu specifically. And the reality is you better do some research. It is so easy to fall into the trap of seeing all these sexy images and all these pictures and videos of how fun it is, but let me share with you the other side of the coin. And by no means am I shitting on the country. I find the Indonesians to be incredibly friendly and helpful. So much so, they'll even say yes and no problem to things they don't even understand what you're saying. But here are the main issues for me. Number one, weather. That is what it is. I mean, you can't change that. We came in December, it was our choice. It's the rainy season. It could be sunny one minute, rainy the other. It's tropical. That's the least of your concerns, but just kind of be aware of what season you come to. Number two is this place is dirty. People just throw trash on the floor, everywhere on the road. And it's like lack of pride or something. I'm not sure, but it is pretty disgusting and filthy. Number three are mosquitoes. As I mentioned, tropical environment, you got to work with it, but dengue fever's big here and they will eat you alive. Especially this month, I found them to be absolutely terrible. Third is the thing called a Bali belly. Have you ever heard of that? I haven't, but I've had it now. In fact, 9 out of 10 people in our group, because we have our family with us here at this villa, have had it. It's such a prevalent thing here that they actually have businesses that's all they do. They come to your house with IVs to treat Bali belly. And you can get it anywhere. It's not just street food. I mean, you can literally get that handling money. So be prepared for that. The next thing is traffic. It is terrible here. And it's not so much that there's a lot of cars. There's just a shit ton of scooters. Like, just be prepared to sit in traffic. It took me, the airport to here is about 8 miles and it took 2 hours. I'm just telling you straight up, just be patient, be ready for that. I mean, these are just a few of the things of why you should really stop and think and consider, is Canggu gonna be for me or not for me? Now, there's the other side of the coin, the resorts. We're gonna go to the Ritz-Carlton. I'm gonna do a video, I'll put the link in here, the whole trip, and we'll see the difference between the two, from villa life to resort life. At the end of the day, there are some good things. You have a lot of restaurant choices, great food. I find that the food selection here is not only affordable, but very tasty. There's a restaurant here in Canggu called Kong, like King Kong, and the chef came from Nobu, and it's absolutely incredible food, and there's a million of those around here, and cheap. So there are going to be a lot of great options for you to experiment and see and do different things. You're going to have to weigh the pros and the cons. The short answer is, would I come back to Bali? Probably. Would I come back to Canggu and stay in Canggu? Would I want to live in Canggu? Not for me. For you, maybe so. For me, not so much. You're going to have to make that decision, but I would say weigh the pros and the cons and what it is you're really looking for.